Ravens fan, we've got news that could change everything for the team's defense. The season is still going on, but behind the scenes, things are heating up, and safety Trayvon Moehrig has just become the Ravens' top target for next. Believe me, this potential signing could be the missing piece to turn the defense into an impenetrable wall. Moehrig has talent, youth, and he's ready to be the big difference maker we need. But here's the catch. The Ravens are not the only team after him, and time is ticking. The window of opportunity is small, and if the front office doesn't act fast, another team could snap up this valuable player. Trayvon Moehrig has impressive stats, is consistent, and has the exact playing style that fits into our defensive scheme. Stay with me until the end, because I'm going to tell you everything. Moehrig's accomplishments in the NFL, the impact he could have on our team, and how this signing could be the secret to taking us far in the hunt for the Super Bowl. You won't want to miss this. Go Ravens! The Ravens' defense has been a true wall this season, but even the best units have their flaws, and the safety position is one of them. In recent games, Marcus Williams, who was once one of the defense's cornerstones, has seen his playing time drop significantly. This was a surprise since he was considered a key piece in the scheme. The attempt to fix this by bringing in Eddie Jackson didn't work out either. The veteran arrived with the mission to help, but was eventually released, leaving the defense once again with a major hole to fill. This lack of a third safety is affecting the Ravens' defensive system. Last year, the team had a lot of success playing with three safeties at the same time. Marcus Williams, Geno Stone, and Kyle Hamilton formed a trio that brought flexibility to the defense. With three trusted guys, the team could vary plays, enhance pass coverage, and even help with stopping the run. But without this missing piece, the team loses an important part of its defensive strength, and that could cost them in crucial games. The solution? Find a player who not only fills this gap, but also brings youth, quality, and energy to the defense. That's exactly what the Ravens need if they want to keep their defense among the best in the league. And that's where the name Trayvon Moehrig comes into play. Let's talk about why he would be the ideal choice. Trayvon Moehrig may not be a name that often pops up in the spotlight, but he is undoubtedly one of the most underrated safeties in the NFL. At just 25 years old, he's already proven he has everything it takes to become one of the best at his position. Just this season, he's accumulated 84 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 9 pass deflections. These numbers aren't by accident. Moehrig has a quick football IQ and knows exactly where to be, whether it's stopping a run or disrupting a pass. And the best part? He still has plenty of room to grow and develop further. Last season, Moehrig was already catching attention with 83 tackles, 2 sacks, and 3 interceptions. These numbers show one important thing: consistency. He's not a player who's up and down. He's always delivering results. On top of that, he excels at both main duties of a safety, protecting against the deep pass and coming up close to the line of scrimmage to stop the run. This type of player is gold for any defense that wants to be versatile and dominant. Ravens. If the Ravens brought in Moehrig, they wouldn't just be solving an immediate problem. They'd also be investing in the future of their defense. With his age and potential, he could be an important piece for many years. But how exactly would he fit into the Ravens scheme? That's what we'll explore next. The Ravens had great success playing with 3 safeties on the field last season because it allowed the defensive coordinator to create various types of plays. While Kyle Hamilton shined with his versatility, Geno Stone and Marcus Williams provided coverage for him to attack closer to the line of scrimmage. With Moehrig on the team, the Ravens could return to this successful scheme, providing more options and balance to the defense. He's the kind of player who can play both deep coverage and closer to the line, depending on the situation. Additionally, Moehrig brings something the Ravens' defense needs: consistency and reliability against the passing game. He has a natural talent for covering receivers and preventing big plays from happening. And as he showed with the Raiders, he's not afraid to step up against the run, making solid tackles and stopping long runs. With him on the team, the Ravens would have a safety trio made up of Hamilton, Stone, and Moehrig, which would give them plenty of flexibility and make the defense even more unpredictable and aggressive. This versatility is what makes him such an important piece. He could come in and make an immediate positive impact in both areas of the defense, pass coverage and run support. But for this to happen, the Ravens will need to overcome a major challenge: the price that Moehrig may cost on the free agent. Let's talk about that now. All right, we're past the halfway point of the video, but before we continue, I noticed that you haven't hit the like button yet. This is really important so that YouTube keeps showing you my content, and I can keep bringing you updates. So, go ahead and hit that like button. It's free. Thanks. Now let's continue. Bringing in a player like Trayvon Moehrig may seem straightforward, but the problem is that he won't come cheap. At 25 years old and with consistent seasons in the NFL. He's about to hit free agency at a time when safeties are becoming more and more valuable. Teams with space under the salary cap will be offering him high contracts to secure a young, talented player like. If the Ravens really want to land Moehrig, they'll need to jump into the battle and possibly make some budget moves to free up space. On the other hand, if the market doesn't inflate too much, Moehrig could end up being more affordable, especially if he stays within the mid-range safeties. In this range, he becomes a perfect investment for the Ravens because the cost-benefit would be excellent. The Baltimore franchise has already shown that they know how to make deals and bring in players who fit the system without compromising long-term finances. It's going to be tough, but not impossible. The important thing is that the Ravens recognize the opportunity. Moehrig is the type of player who can solve an immediate problem and still be a piece for the future. If they can't lock him down, they'll need to look for other alternatives. But before we talk about those options, let's remember the long-term impact Moehrig could have on the Ravens. Signing Trayvon Moehrig wouldn't just be a solution for next season. He could become a cornerstone of the Ravens' defense for many years to come. At just 25 years old, he has the talent, experience, and still so much potential to grow. Imagine a trio made up of Kyle Hamilton, Geno Stone, and Trayvon Moehrig. Three young, versatile safeties capable of doing almost anything on them. This kind of formation would give the Ravens an unpredictable defense that can pressure, cover, and stop the run game just as efficient. Moreover, Moehrig would bring the stability that the safety position desperately needs. The Ravens have been struggling with constant changes, like the loss of Marcus Williams and the failed attempt with Eddie Jackson. Having a player who delivers results consistently and still has potential to grow would give the team peace of mind. Plus, with a trio like this, the Ravens could explore even more of Kyle Hamilton's talent, letting him roam near the line of scrimmage to create plays. In the end, signing Moehrig would be an investment both in the present and in the future. He would solve an immediate problem and help keep the Ravens' defense among the best in the league for the years to come. But if, by chance, the Ravens don't manage to sign Moehrig, what can they do next? Let's look at some interesting alternatives available on the market. If Moehrig ends up receiving a very high offer and the Ravens are unable to sign him, there are still some good options available in the free agent market. One of the most interesting names is Antoine Winfield Jr., who stands out for his leadership on the field and his great ability to cover the pass. Another player worth considering is Xavier McKinney, a versatile safety who can play in multiple roles, providing exactly the flexibility the Ravens. Finally, Jordan Whitehead brings a more physical style, excelling against the run game, something that would also be very useful for Baltimore. The big question is that, although these players have talent, Trayvon Moehrig remains the perfect fit for the Ravens. He has the ideal combination of age, experience, and growth potential. Additionally, he has already proven that he can deliver consistent numbers and be a reliable piece in any situation. This makes him the #1 priority, even with other interesting options in the market. Therefore, the Ravens have a clear path: bring in a quality safety to strengthen the defense and restore the strength of the three-player scheme. Whether with Moehrig or another alternative, it is crucial that Baltimore gets this decision right to continue dominating. Trayvon Moehrig is undoubtedly a name that the Ravens need to seriously consider. The defense is already one of the best in the league, but the addition of a young, talented, and productive player like him could take it to even greater heights and ensure the team remains competitive for many years to come. Now, the ball is in the front office's court, and the fans can only hope this opportunity doesn't slip away. And you, fan, do you think Trayvon Moehrig would be the perfect piece for the Ravens defense? Or is there another player you think would be even more important for the team? Comment below, share your thoughts. And if you liked the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates about the Ravens. Let's follow this journey together toward the Super Bowl.